Good morning. Good morning, babies. I hope you slept well and all that stuff. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Use your own intuition, use your own discernment, all that fun stuff. Okay. The song I got on shuffle is The Red by Chevelle. They say freak when you're singled out. The red, well, it filters through. So lay down, the thread is real. When his sight goes red again, seeing red again. This change he won't contain. Slip away to clear your mind. When asked who made it show, the truth he gives into most. So lay down, the thread is real when his sight goes red again. So lay down, the thread is real when his sight goes red again. Seeing red again, it says it a million times. They say freak when you're singled out. The red, it filters through. So what I'm getting here is that people are changing, you're growing, you're changing, and you're not putting up with shit. And you're starting to move into things that, you're following your pursuits, and you're starting to see people for who they are because they're like trying to block your blessings. Or you're just seeing that you've been mistreated this whole time, or, people have been coming up against you, and you're not taking it anymore. You're standing up for yourself, or someone is. When asked who made it show, the truth he gives into most. So lay down, the thread is real. The truth is exposed, and you're mad. You're not happy. You're pissed off and that's like the red, because you're like, this is ridiculous. I finally see the truth. You've been doing this to me my whole life. You've been doing this to me however long. Family, friends, partners, people at work, however it resonates for you, and you're not putting up with it anymore. You're finally seeing that, I've been mistreated this whole time. They've been trying to block me. They've been trying to keep me small. They've been telling me stuff about myself that, isn't true, and just to keep me in a certain space. And I see this as you stepping into your power. And, because it's like, lay down, the threat is real. It's like, yeah, you may have in the past been like, not wanting to, like, oh, like, I'll give you one more chance, or, oh, come on, be nice to me. However you said it, like what, you were forgiving to these people over and over and over again. Or you just tolerated it and like kind of just never addressed the situation, the misbehaving, the disrespect. You never addressed any of that. You just let it slip away. You may have like done the silent treatment or withdrawn, or waited for them to start acting right again, and that was never addressed. And now you're addressing it, or you're just straight going ghost and they're dead to you. Or however it resonates. Maybe it's just a full blown out like blowout with these people. Like, I can't fucking take this anymore. I'm not taking this anymore. And when it says he won't contain, slip away to clear your mind, that's like you meditating, listening to your intuition, and like pulling those things out of you that people have put on you and said about you in a way that like has caused you to gaslight yourself, not believe your intuition, not trust your inner knowing, not have confidence in yourself and your knowledge. And now you slipped away, you pulled away from that, and now you're trusting that it's, the truth. You're seeing the truth for once. So we have the Hangman in reverse. And there's a guy on the card with like, it looks like a shotgun, and it looks like he's about to shoot the guy that he caught in a trap. So I'm seeing that as like, you've fallen into these traps of these people before. whether it was like some sort of manipulation tactic, or just them like guilt tripping you into like, you giving them money, something, however they would pull on your energy and manipulate you in a way to, act the way they wanted you to act, or give what they want, just to get whatever out of you, or treat you however to keep you small and keep you stuck. And you're no longer falling into these traps. In fact, you're releasing yourself and you're standing, 10 toes down. Instead, like, I see it as, like, you're gritting your teeth and leaning in now. You're not like, being passive and stepping away, pulling away. Especially with the song, you're gritting your teeth and leaning in and be like, what the fuck did you say? What did you say to me? You're not tolerating any of this. You're like, you want to fucking sabotage me? Ooh, bring it on, motherfucker. I ain't quitting. I am not quitting. You will not see me falter, nothing. And if I fall, I'm getting right back up, bitch. You're not controlling me anymore. You're not going to sabotage me anymore. And if you try to slow me down, it's only going to make me stronger and push harder. So, cause like this is you like getting, you're not hanging anymore. You're on your feet and you're just stepping out of, what a trap looks like now. And you're stepping away from that, or stepping to the side of it. And we have the 5 of coins. So, they may have tried to, or you may have had to isolate yourself, and it feels lonely. And unfortunately, that's like part of the gig, is like you have to get alone, away from people that are putting opinions on you and trying to brainwash you into thinking, a certain way about yourself to keep you small and block your blessings. Because this is also financial loss. And, just material loss. So they tried to keep you from your blessings, try to keep you in this lack mentality. Oh, that you're not good enough. You need to focus on this. Like, oh, you think you're better than us because you want to make money. Like, however it resonates for you. But you're withdrawing and you're going into the darkness, into that isolation, and doing the shadow work and seeing like where you've allowed people to manipulate you and make you think a certain way and not trust your own inner knowing. And that is hard. It is. I'm not discrediting any of that. It's a very awful thing to like see, and like that people tried to, brainwash you and make you think a certain way just to keep you small and not trust yourself and not have any confidence in your inner knowing, your skills, your looks, your intelligence, whatever it was. You're all seeing this now, and you're just like, you know what, maybe I need to be by myself anyway, because you're trying to block me from, anything that I'm trying to manifest, whether you're like trying to go for your dream job, money, your dream lover, you want to go back to school for a career that's, different, not what your family or friends or partner approves of. And the card after that we got was the 10 of coins. So by you isolating yourself and standing the fuck up, you're getting yourselves out of these traps and stepping to the side and gritting in and be like, try me again, bitch. I will not fucking quit. I won't quit. You will never see me quit until I get what I want, until I get what I desire. You stepping in like that and isolating you, that doubles your blessings. It's interesting because the reading yesterday did the same thing, where it went from 7 to 14, and this one is 5 to 10. And 10 is like, you want that 10 of coins. That's legacy. That's literally like everything you could want. Marriage, family, that home you've always wanted, just your abundance on all levels. And you, by doing this isolation, doing the shadow work, going into the dark, that's bringing you to your soul family, your connections that, what I'm saying is you're not going to be alone forever. You're going to find your soul family. You're going to step into this and be able to trust again. 444 on my clock. And you're all going to build together, not just people taking from you, trying to keep you small. And this is all because you're standing on your own feet and making your own choices, going against the grain of what people tell you to do, or have tried to get you to think a certain way, going against that, trusting your inner knowing, praying to the Most High, listening to your guides, your ancestors, following them instead of these people in the material world. And so, like, by doing that, that is bringing you to your abundance, your blessings, your everything you've ever wanted, or that you desire now. And we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and I'm seeing this as you just sneaking away from this low vibe shit. And people like don't see it, that like they may think that you're just like in a mood, or you're just like they're like, oh well, they're just hanging out with somebody else, so they're just like following what they say or something like that. They don't actually see. And this is also a suggestion, is to keep it quiet and just like work in silence. Like, yes, like don't put up with the abuse that you get to your face, but work in silence. Don't share your plans of abundance with these people, and just like sneak out basically out of this like vibration that they're trying to keep you in. Let them think whatever they want, but it's going to serve you, because they may physically try to stop you. And I mean, obviously you have to stand in there and still like say they try to put like a physical block in there. You're gonna have to face that to get out if you truly want to keep growing and go towards your end all, your end goal here. At least for right now, or your next goal, which is growth and changing as a person, and like not staying in this low vibrational energy where people are telling you how to think, how to telling you about yourself, your looks, your intelligence, all of that stuff. Sneak away from this. Don't you don't have to be like, oh well, I'm leaving and I'm working on myself and I'm working on my confidence. You don't have to do that. Just this is you stepping away. And maybe you did ghost some of these people, maybe you did step away silently and blocked them, and they're thinking like, oh, they'll come crawling back. And they don't realize that this is you leaving for good, because you're not however it resonates for you, obviously, but you're stepping away for good. You're not falling back into these old habits. You're not choosing to live in low vibration, allowing people to tell you how to think, or just like gossiping about people. Like that's all you had with these people, was just low vibrational connections, trauma bonds. And you're stepping into this Queen of Cups energy, which is like you're following your heart, you're working from your heart. And you're realizing that's where your true power is in, your compassion for yourself and tuning in to Most High. So we did have podcast, and I'm getting that as like, that's just people gonna be running their necks, trying to get you to stop doing what you're doing. They're gonna call you crazy with the tinfoil hat. They're gonna call you, oh well, you're just following your little new friends, or you're just it's the latest trend for you, it's a phase, whatever they're saying. Let them talk, because it's just gonna be a lot of running their necks, because they're gonna be grasping at anything they can do to get you back into those old habits, because they're jealous. And you're not simping for them anymore. You're standing in your power. You're not folding to what they say. You're not just like, because in the past I'm seeing like with this blah blah blah, like all this talking, you just didn't want to fight them, or like deal with going against what they said because it was just too much work. But now, since you're in this hangman in reverse, you're gritting your teeth and leaning in. You're like, keep fucking saying it, bitch. I will not quit. And I'm not afraid of confrontation anymore. And they're going to say like, oh, you're not special with this unicorn in reverse. You're not special. You're not this. You're not that. Like, no one is. You're just like us. You're always going to be like us. Bleh. You know, all this stuff. Like, don't let, let them talk. Let them talk. Let them call you crazy. Let them do whatever. Just stay confident in yourself. Do not let their words sway you from your goals, your internal work, any of that stuff. Stay strong in your own knowing. Do that energetic protection. Just don't let them pull you back into those old ways, because ultimately you're going to be happier and more fulfilled in your life as you're working on yourself and you're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for doing this work, and it is very hard. Especially this is part of the journey is, the haters, the the trolls, it's just part of the gig. And that's making you stronger by standing up against them and not letting, oh shit, we have trauma bond in reverse under that. You're breaking these trauma bonds with them. You're releasing this, and you're not falling back into these old ways. You're seeing the truth of it, like with that song, The Red. You're seeing the truth, and you're getting mad, and you're like, you're not going to disrespect me anymore. And so I'm on this, I will say I'm very proud of you. This is a hard journey, especially when it's like people that you really love that you find out are against you and trying to keep you small. It is very painful, but keep doing the work and you will get through this. Just keep pushing through, grit your teeth, bite in and push through, lean in. And that's going to make you stronger and happier in the end. I love you so much, babies. Keep doing this hard ass work and have a wonderful day.